Hey my lovelies, welcome to another video. This is a very educative video and I want you guys to pay attention. So this video is about Caribbean people, African people moving to the West, moving to Canada or America. And I want to give you some advice. So if you're interested in a video like this, keep watching and get a pen and a paper because I have some gems I'm going to drop for you. So let's get into the video. So the first thing I want to say is the grass is not greener on the other side. Honestly, guys, the grass is not greener on the other side. All right. If you in the Caribbean, you in Jamaica, Grenada, you in whichever country in Africa, and you looking here to Canada or to the US, oh, I want to go too far in, forget it. You understand? Now, I am not trying to dissuade anybody or say like, oh, I want to be here and I don't want you to be here. But I want to come here with some realities for you. I'm making this video because numerous time, like family members ask me to come here and I try to explain to them like the situation and they don't get it. They don't get it. Oh, they think, oh, you guys have money, you guys have a house, you guys have a vehicle. I want to get some stuff and, you guys are just being selfish. Can I come stay by you? You know what I'm saying? They get all in their feelings and think that you don't want them to have anything. But we are trying to protect you from the reality of what's going to happen to you here when you come here because it is not an easy life. It is not. And some people, they watch too much TV and they listen to too much other people talking a whole lot of foolishness and they're convinced. But listen, let me break it down for you guys today because I'm so tired of people asking me, oh, can I come to Canada? Can I get my visa? Can I come here and work? Can I do this? Somebody tell me that if I come here, I can move to Toronto. I can move here and get jobs. I can work as that. I can work in this field. I can work in that field. Guys, this is not how it works. This is not how it works. We also made some friends on the continent of Africa and they want to come here. And I can tell you a whole story. Do you know how many times these people have been scammed? Like these job companies, they are scammers. They are not real. They give you things that is not true. They just want to take your money. They're pretending to be agencies and all that kind of stuff. Guys, let me break it down to you all. Listen, Canada is a safe place. Yes. And you don't have to worry about safety here. But living in Canada, it's not like living in the Caribbeans. In the Caribbeans, you know your neighbor. If you need some salt, you can go to your neighbor and ask them for it. You have a community. There is no community here when you come here. There is no community. If you have family members or friends and you guys come together from the same island or something, that's your community. But if you come here on your own, without your family members, just by yourself, or you come here with your nuclear family, it's a dog eat dog here. Listen, you could be living in an apartment building and you don't know your neighbors. People don't say hi to you. Like, I don't know, like, what you guys watching, but people who are here can tell you the reality. 8 to 9, sometimes 10 months. Like this year, we have winter so long. We are in April and it's still winter. Long winter from November up till April. It's winter. Let's check. November, December, January, February, March, April. Okay. And sometimes that's just when it's snowing, right? But in October, it's cold. And it's not even warm until like April, until May. It's not really like at the end of May, it's starting to get really warm. So it's a very long winter. And then the summer, it's just a few months. So it's like you don't see anybody in the winter. Everybody is wearing winter coats and trying to get out of the cold to come inside to get warm. In the summer, people are outside traveling, doing all kind of things. And the summers is not even that hot. You may see somebody in the summer, but people use the summertime, to go visit, go on vacation, travel to the Caribbeans, travel to the US, do stuff like that. So, and in no time small amount of a months of summer is gone, and we're back to the fall months where it start to get cold again, and back to the same story. So we have less summer, like warmth, than cold, right? We have more cold weather. So this is why the first thing you coming here to get. And if you're looking to see that you're gonna go sit on the block and be talking to your neighbor and be saying, hey man, hey brethren, hey sister, it's not gonna happen. You understand me? That is not happening here. You're on your own. The next thing is the bills and the rent. Huh. You guys are back home and you have your little house and you're paying your $50 for electricity and a small amount for television, and you don't have to pay heat. But let me tell you something in this country here. You have heat, you have hydro, you have hot water, you have sewage, you have mortgage, you have taxes, you have telephone bill. Oh my gosh, you have insurance for your car. Like if you're living out in the countryside, you have to pay for maintenance of the well from a company. Like this is just a small amount. If you're heating your house with oil, you have to buy your own oil. If you're heating your house with propane, you have to buy your own propane. If you're heating your house with wood, you have to buy your own wood. Like there is so much expenses. Your home insurance you have to pay for. There are so much things you have to pay for here. So even if you're working, you get a job, yeah, you come to Canada, you get a job, but the money is not really yours. The money is going to all these bills, the expenses. So even if you're working for $4,000, at the end of the month, you might have like 300 or 200 because all the things that you have to pay for adds up, right? And if you're renting, it's even more expensive. If you have a mortgage at this time now with the high interest rate, mortgage is higher than before. If you had come here 20, 30 years ago, like when we came here, it's much cheaper. Now it's very expensive for rent. And let me tell you something. To rent a place or to actually to get a place to rent is the next problem because there's a shortage of rental spaces, and the rental spaces that is available, they're $2,000 plus a month. They're not even 1,000 something, $2,000 plus a month. That's what you're looking for. That's just the rent, right? That's not including all the other utilities that you have to pay. Okay? And that's not including your food that you have to eat, and your clothes you're going to buy, your shoes, and different other things, miscellaneous things that you need for you and your family. So add that up. See, people think that they come to, oh, I'm going to US, I'm going to Canada, I'm going to go to the dollar store and buy stuff. Listen, the dollar store doesn't sell everything that you need. And the dollar store is not the dollar store anymore. I have family members telling me, oh, well, you can buy that at the dollar store for me. Are you guys kidding? What dollar store? Dollar store is not dollar store anymore. You understand? Years back, 20 years ago, yeah, that was a real dollar store, 99 cents, but that's not anymore. And I think people need to tell the truth to their family members and tell them what is happening and stop building this lie that the West out here, Canada, US is a bed of roses. There's a lot of people out here who don't have any money. They're just living paycheck to paycheck. And if they lose their job, they become homeless. And there's a lot of homeless people out here. Listen, there are people out there who have their family back home and they actually is homeless and they can't tell their family because they are embarrassed. They're living on somebody's couch. They're living in a room together with someone. And you guys don't know that. But this is what's happening in this place. Over here, people get depressed because they cannot talk and say anything to their family members because they're feeling bad. They're just embarrassed. They've been here for a long time. So this is the situation that is in the West. The next thing that people deal with here a lot is racism. And I can tell you guys that firsthand because me and my entire family have experienced racism over and over and over again. That color that we have is causing a problem for other people who doesn't have the color like what we have. And if you guys don't have strong backbones, you are going to succumb. So yeah, you in your happy country where there's only black people there and you guys are doesn't have to face racism. Nobody is calling you the N word. Nobody is not giving you jobs because of your color. Like you can go wherever you want. People are not going to call the police on you. People are not going to set dogs on you. People are not going to shoot at you. You can go to your garden and dig yam. You can ask your neighbor for potato. You can grow banana. You don't have winter. You just have rainy season and the beautiful sunshine. You can go to the beach. You are free in the Caribbean and in Africa. You are free. Let me tell you, you want to come over here to put yourself in bondage. And when you're told that this is not the right place for you, if you want to go to the West out here, Canada and US for a vacation, come for a vacation, then go back. But to come here and leave things back home and come here, give up those things that you have back home, listen, some people have houses, they have their cars, they have their good job, and they come here. It's no good. I came here and I have my high school diploma. They want me to go back to high school. Do you know how I had to fight hard to not go back to high school in this place when I come here? It's ridiculous. Like present my high school diploma. They see all the two high schools that I attended. And they're still telling me that, oh, we can't accept you in college. We can't accept you in university. You have to go back and do high school over again in this Canada here. But you see me, I'm a fighter. So I didn't listen. I fought them tooth and nail so I can get to that university and that college to take the degrees and the diplomas that I wanted to take. And some of you don't have the backbone. So if you're going to come here and you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to be like crushed. I'm telling you all, you are going to be crushed seriously and you're going to get yourself all depressed. But I'm a strong individual and I know is not in my vocabulary. If you're going to try to fight me for something that is right, it ain't going to happen. I will fight to the death. That's how I am. When I got to go to college, the first morning I got into the office to bring my paper in so I can start my class, I got a sung innovation because everybody in that college know how hard I fight to get there. Because I wasn't giving up. There's no way I was going to go back to high school when I went to high school already. And any certification you have back in your country, they don't accept it here in Canada. They don't. They say, oh, it's really not worth anything, or you have to go back to school for 1 year or a year and a half, or you think it's good for 6 months. If you're a master's degree, whatever you have, it's not accepted. They send you back to school here. And I'm telling you guys, that's the reality of how it works here. So those of you in Africa who have good jobs, you're working in different companies, the money may be small, but learn to spend your money wisely, make a budget, do stuff like this. You are in paradise. People in the Caribbean, you are in paradise. I can tell you many stories on this channel of families who come here. They had awesome jobs and they pick up their families and they come here. And it's a struggle ever since. Some people have been here 50, 30, 40 years. You know, I always say to my friends and family, I say, I'm happy that I'm in Canada. But I think if I was back in my country, I would have done better because with my spirit and my mind, I know I was going to make it. But you can pick up spilled milk, or you can't eat eggs that are fell down and broken and it's all cracked and it's on the ground. Do you understand? This is a old proverb from back home. So you can't do that. So you have to make it as make things continue as you are here. But I came here when I was young. My parents came here, so they bring me here. So that's why I'm here. But if I had a choice, I would not have been here because this place is not an easy place. Let's talk about racism. If you are a soft-hearted person, if you is a person that is quiet and don't fight for yourself, you would get crushed in this place, both in Canada and America. You would get crushed. And when Canada is here, Canada racism is an under the bush, snake in the tall grass racism. In the USA, it's wide open, wide open. They will call you the N-word in your face. You understand? In Canada, it's a little bit different. They will sabotage you in your job, not give you promotion. They would say, okay, well, you know, you're speaking too loudly. We don't like your attitude. You need to go to anger management. They'll make all kind of excuses for you here to put you in some kind of program. They'll send your kids in programs. They'll do all kind of stuff to kind of make up a case against you to prove that you're not a right person. But in the States, they'll just come out and say, we ain't hiring you because you're an N. You understand? They would say that. You know what I mean? So this the things that people are dealing with here. Now, another thing is back home, you have your house, the house belongs to you. You're not paying a mortgage every single month. You're not paying rent every single month because it belongs to you. Most people, they are on a family land. And if you're not on your family land, you are not paying this exorbitant amount of money for rent. Plus, you don't have to worry about hydro and heating and winter. And you people have to realize that you are in communities in your country. It doesn't matter where you live in the Caribbean, there is a community. You know your neighbor. You guys can talk. You're going through something, you can go down there and say, Mr. Derek, this, brothering this. Somebody's gonna give you some food. Come and sit down, man. Come and eat some food. Come relax yourself. Let me cheer you up for a minute. This is not happening over here. Over here is dog eat dog. Only if you have your family member or your friend who you guys are close, you can rely on. Sometimes when people come here, they just go haywire, their mindset change, and they're all about money, and they have no time for you. If you call them, oh, I'm busy, oh, I'm working, oh, I'm working 2 jobs now, I don't have the time. Even if you ask them to come to dinner, they have some kind of excuse. So I am telling you all the reality of the situation. You're in Africa. Africa is a huge continent with 50-something countries on that continent. There are so much opportunities out there that you can find, but your mind colonizes, and colonization has like squished your brain and your mind into thinking that you need to come to the West. No, you don't need to. You can be fruitful, you can be productive right where you are. You do not need the West for anything. Africa has everything that you need. The Caribbean has every single thing that you need. Do not let all this social media, do not let TV and all this media convince you to leave your happy paradise and come. People complain, oh, we poor. Why you are poor? You're poor because you're covetous, you are envious, and you want other people's thing, and you're not satisfied with the thing that you have. You have a small house, paint your house. You understand me? Clean it up. Sweep the yard. Keep things clean. And be satisfied with such thing that you have. Because you know what? It is the Most High who gives you stuff. And if in your spirit you're an unsatisfied person, you're going to be in the same position all your life. Nothing is going to change for you. God is not going to bless anybody whose eyes is so big, looking at, oh, Mr. Tom has a big house, Mr. Jack bought a car. No, if you have that mindset, and if your heart is in this manner, and you're looking at your small 1-bedroom house that you have and complaining, when rat is not biting you, bugs are not biting you, rain is not falling on you, and every day you have food to eat in your house, then the Most High is not gonna bless you. You hear? You're gonna get in a worse situation. People do not like to talk the real fact about it. The scripture says there will be poor people, but the scripture also says that He will provide for you. And we have to look at ourselves. We can't always say, oh, these people are poor, these people are this, these people are that. We have to look at ourselves. We know that colonization has caused a lot of problem among our people. And another fact is, since you people are not accepting that you are the people of God, you are going to be poor forever, like it says in Deuteronomy. You understand? It's going to say, because since you guys are rejecting the message of the Most High, rejecting your king, rejecting him, like he said, the Israelite people, which you are rejecting him every day, and you guys are going to all these churches, all these places where the Most High did never tell you guys to go. You want king. The Most High said, oh, they didn't reject me. They didn't reject you, Moses. They reject me because I am their God. And I fought for them. I brought them out of Egypt. I gave them everything. I gave them bangles. I created them to be my people. Yet they rejected me and says, oh, give us a king like the other nations. You people are consistently rejecting God. So this poorness and saying you don't have stuff, think He says, if you bethink me and repent and go back to the old ways that I told you, the things I told you to do, you would not be in this state that you're in. You would not. And there's a lot of things that the Most High tell us not to do, yet we're going ahead and doing it. And then you complain about poor. You want to go to foreign, you don't have this, you don't have that. Because you won't accept that you are the people of the book and that the Messiah is a black man. And if you guys don't accept that, I don't know what to tell you guys. You understand? I don't know what to tell you guys. But coming to foreign, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not. And if you come here and you have children, the education that you think the children are going to get, they are not going to get it. I'm a teacher, and I can tell you that as a fact. I work in the school. That's where I work. I work with special need kids and regular kids. Now, if you're looking for that education that you're getting back home, forget it. The school system, when it comes to discipline, it's on a 0 level. School here is all about socialization and the other people that we shall not talk about, that God say we should not do. You understand? This is everything that they're talking about. In this system, if you as a Caribbean person, as African person, this is not our values. We don't value this kind of stuff. We have a different value. We raise our children different. If you come here with your children and you think you're going to bring the African culture here and do this to children, change your mind. Because when these kids come here and they see how the other children are behaving, they start to rebel. And if you bring our culture to them, if you're going to give them a little whooping because they're not behaving, they call 911. Before you know it, social services, your kid is in group home. Oh, you're not a good parent. You this, the other. So, okay. If you guys still want to come here, good luck. Good luck. But when SHI hit the fan for you guys, don't be complaining to us, those of us who are warning you day and night. Stay in your country. If you have the money and you have the means, go take a vacation, see what the world is. There's no problem in traveling. But if you want to come to these countries and settle, think hard and twice about it. Think hard and twice about it. Listen, I am not trying to stay in this country and become an old lady. No, this is not my... I cannot imagine myself being here as an old person. If I'm an able-bodied person and I can fight and fend for myself in this place now because I'm younger, can you imagine when I become old, what's going to happen to me here in this place? You guys need to think. Stop asking to come to these places. You see what Trump is doing? He's sending people away from his country. And that's, I made a video on that already, and I'm not going to really go into it. But think sense out of nonsense. Stay where you are. Build where you are. Learn to be satisfied with such things that you have. Look for out of the box opportunity. Get up and start working and make your life wherever you are. Yes, I am here, and I came here and I made my life where I am. There was many struggles, many difficulties, and we still have struggles up till today. But we are overcoming them. We are stronger than anything else. We are lions, and nobody, I'm telling you, nobody is going to put us down. It doesn't matter what they try, what they do, it's not happening because we are strong. And the more they try to do things against us, the stronger we become because you strategize. You say, oh, this is the tactics. Strategy number 1. Strategy number 2. Strategy number 3. You move on. You do not succumb. You don't be crying. You don't become depressed. Plan A, plan B, plan C. So if you're a strong person and you want to come here and battle, because this West is a battle. It's like when you leave your house every single morning, it's prepare for battle out there. Prepare for battle out there. I'm telling you guys the truth. Women are battling, but our black men are battling even more. So if you guys are over there in the Caribbean asking your family members to send things for you, know that it's a battle for you to get those things. And when they say no, just accept it and stop begging, stop bothering. And those of you who wants to come here, stop it too. When your family members tell you no, listen to them because they know better. They are here and they know what's happening. Stay home and support yourself there. Grow a garden. A lot of you is like, I ain't doing farming. I'm not gardening. Well, if you want to sit down and wait for freeness and not put your hands to the bucket, put your hand to the dust and grow something, good luck. But going into farming, growing your own food is your best bet, because when you grow your own food, $0 is paid for the food that you're going to be harvesting outside or what you grow. But if you don't grow, you have to go to the supermarket to buy food. And if you say you're poor, you don't have money, whatever, then obviously you're not using your brain cells that was given to you by the Most High. You understand? So this is a video for today. I hope you guys done something in the video. And I hope many of you out there who hear my voice from here will come to some kind of senses and really, really look at what is happening in this world today. And look into your life and see some changes that you can make instead of looking over there and back there. Look at what is right in front of you. Take the resources that you have right in front of you, and don't tell me you have no resources. I don't want to hear it. You have lots of resources. If you're from the Caribbean, you can do something. You can sell something. Your mother must have taught you all kind of things that you can do. I know it, and don't tell me. Mother teach you how to make sugar cake. Mother teach you how to make cake. Mother teach you how to make bed. Mother teach you all kind of stuff. Listen, start making some bread and slice it up. Put some jam or whatever you're going to put on it and go and stand up by the side of the road and start selling yourself. Fry some chicken. Do something with yourself. And if you're from Africa, do the same thing. Go make mandazi. Go find something and sell. You hear me? And stop wanting to come to Canada and USA, because you're not going to be happy out here. I am telling you. And the last thing I want to say if I close this video, you all stop thinking that people out here have money. We don't. We don't have money. You hear? We are working hard and trying to save up a few penny so we can have a better life for some of us trying to get out of the West. But we don't have money. We don't. Don't think because we are out here we have money. It is not true. It's a big lie that has been fed to you all. It's a big lie. Don't believe that at all. People from USA and Canada, we don't have money. We don't have it, guys. We just don't have it. All right? So I'm out. Take care. Stay positive. Bye.